everyone. So this is the next video in the collection series. For some of my videos, it'll be a collection in Declutter. In this particular one, I won't be getting rid of anything, only because it seems like I have a lot of blushes, but I pretty much use every single product depending on the day. So we're going to go through my blush collection today. We are going to start, I have a couple palettes and then a bunch of single blushes. So the first palette I'm going to talk about is the NYX Avatar Pandoran Paradise palette. This is the cheek palette from the Avatar collection that NYX did in early winter, I believe it was, like Christmas time. So there's a couple blushes in here. There's the famous yellow one, very pretty orange, like a berry pink and a baby pink. These two highlighters are pretty in the pan, but they're kind of useless on the skin, so I really do just use these blushes. Obviously, my favorite being the yellow one. But yeah, this is a very pretty blush palette. It's more of a clay powder formula, heavier on the clay side. But yeah, my favorite's the yellow. I do use it quite a bit. But yeah, it's a decent palette. It's not, I don't think they sell it anymore, but, you know, I'm glad I got it when it was available, because as much as I overuse the yellow, it is a very pretty palette. So it's my first blush palette. So next is a Trixie Cosmetics blush palette. This is Just a Girl. This is their like 90s inspired one. But yeah, so there's like a, you know, there's a brown, there's a nude, and then there's like a nude colored highlighter. Very beautiful colors. Definitely more of a neutral palette, good for all skin tones, I think. Or at least more inclusive skin tones than, say, some other blushes. So that's this one. So this is my favorite Trixie Cosmetics palette. This is the Mod About You palette. This is the one with all the orange blushes. I am obsessed with this one, especially this shade right here, which is Plush Bunny. It's just a gorgeous orange. I love orange blushes. So this is a good palette. As far as orange goes, you have like a deep orange red and then a light orange. This is like a gold highlighter, but I mainly dip into the blushes in this particular palette. Alright, so those are my two Trixie palettes. Now we're going to move on to single blushes. I will quickly mention the Revolution Glow Bombs. So this one is Peach Bliss. It's more of like a pinky coral on the skin. So there's that one. This one's Deep Plum. Just a very pretty like berry purple color. Alright, this one is Neutral Nude. And this one is Sunkissed Nude, if I can open it. And this one's Sunkissed Nude. Alright, the next cream blush I have is the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in Fuego Flush. It's just a pretty orangey yellow color. I have it on my cheeks now with a powder blush over it. This is very glowy. I don't necessarily recommend it for the straight across blush like I do. It's just a little too glowy, a little too greasy looking, but I love this color. It's so pretty. It's not the best cream formula, I will say. I do prefer the Revolution formula, but this is just a very unique color, so I'm going to hold on to it until I find another like glowy yellow somewhere. Next is the Morphe blush in Copportunity. Just a gorgeous grunge color. This is probably my favorite blush besides like orange. This just looks incredible. I love this one. Next is a ColourPop blush. Actually, the rest of my blushes are ColourPop, but this one is Kiss and Tell by ColourPop. It's one of the Valentine's Day ones. This is just a good, hard to open without nails. There we go. So this is just a good nude blush. It's like a nude pink, very pretty. This one's a little bit more buildable than the other ColourPop blushes, only because of the shade though. But again, it's just a very pretty nude. It's very subtle for me, but it's good to have like one subtle blush. On the opposite spectrum as subtle, this is Love Me Not by ColourPop. This is my favorite red blush. Mine's broken. Hold on. So yeah, this is Love Me Not. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, it's the actual product's not broken. It's just it's not glued to the pan anymore. So yeah, that's my favorite red blush. It's just so pretty. It's a great like fire engine red. It's very pretty. Next by ColourPop is a shade called Crossroads. Gorgeous, gorgeous nude. It's like a peachy, light pink, brown. It's a unique color. It's another subtle one because it's a little bit more on the nude side. But it's just a good neutral blush to have around. Now for my last two, these are my favorite orange blushes. I'll start with the color Out of Sight, which is just this great, like, dark orange. It's just so pretty. There is gold reflect in the pan, but on the skin, it's very glowy. It's not very shimmery. But yeah, this is like my favorite orange. It's so pretty. And finally, there's Foxy. Foxy is similar to Out of Sight, but it's a much lighter orange. This is more orange, where the other one's a lot darker. This is bright orange. I'm actually wearing this over the Fenty Cream blush right now. It's just a good bright orange. I love orange blush, so this one rocks. These two are definitely my favorite. Follow-up to that would be this one, and then this one. So my favorite blushes, 2 oranges and 2 reds. Go figure. So yeah, those are all my blushes for now. Hopefully I can find, you know, more colors over time, but this is what I have now. I do prefer my blushes to be bright as opposed to, you know, not a lot of pinks, not a lot of, you know, aside from the orange and yellow, not a lot of like poppy colors, if that makes sense. You know, I don't think pink blushes look good on my skin. I'm just not a pink person, which is ridiculous considering what I look like right now. But yeah, as far as blush goes, I'm just not a pink person. But oranges, reds, other crazy colors. Like I said, I only have 2 nude blushes. The rest are kind of, you know, interesting colors. But that's just how I like my blush. I like it to be very vibrant and, I guess, unique colors, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, so that's my blush collection. Stay tuned for the next video, and thank you.